There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Globe.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
What makes you the perfect woman? Actually, what makes you stand out in a crowded market of beautiful ladies? Today, let's talk about the woman he can't replace. Welcome to Benjamin Zulu Global Show. It's always a pleasure having you here. My name is Sylvia Keremi, and this conversation is gonna be lit, I know.
Yes.
Yes.
And we want to talk about those things that distinguish you from the time he chooses you, from the time he decides to marry you, or from the time you catch his attention. So we're talking about when there is a dialogue, then there is an engagement between you.
Yes.
You and him. When you have stood out to him, when you appear like there's future, or you're already married, those things that give you security. Here, we try to give you power. We try to give you what things can give you peace, because this is what we're saying. Kugongewa ni constant. Men will cheat anyway. Just get used to it. Don't even look at his phone. You will cry. It is like an onion. When you look at it, you start crying. People are preparing you for cheating, for disloyalty, for nonsense. And you feel powerless. It's like they want drama. Oh, finally, Sylvia has been, it rains everywhere. People don't want to hear honesty, loyalty, continuity, consistency.
Yeah.
They want to spread all this madness. It's chaotic everywhere. It's chaotic everywhere. You know. So we, in this show, we try to tell you, you as a man, what are those things you can do and secure your future? And you as a woman, what are those things you can do and be calm and assured? And some things I want to tell you today as a woman is those things that make you impossible to play with. That when he is with you, when he thinks about you, there's a touch of admiration and a touch of fear. Do not be too assuring of human beings. They get comfortable, they get complacent, they get used to you. Never say divorce is not an option. If cheating is an option, if disloyalty is an option, if hurting is an option, if disrespect is an option, also
divorce is an option. Yes.
These things go together. And society likes to blame the one who walks away. They don't blame the one who broke the thing down, the one who forced you to walk away. So don't go there. Don't go there. I want to give you the equipment, the tools, that you behave a certain way. And your security in this world is when companies are afraid to fire you.
Yes.
When partners are afraid to cheat on you. Human beings respond more to fear, pain, consequences, more than pleasure, praise, assurance. Stop over-assuring. Just behave a certain way that replacing you and training your replacement will be a pain.
Yes.
That's a security. Be so good that people really have to think twice or thrice
before letting you go.
You know, and it's not because you're manipulative, you're trying to sabotage, because that way they'll still have to fight you out, otherwise for their survival. But when you become essential for their performance, and I told you that's how you can trick your boss.
Yeah.
Get so good at what they need done. Get so good at what they need done that you become an essential part of their performance, whether they like you or not.
Yeah.
Because they want to succeed, they want to survive, they want to go up, they want to do this. They'll keep you as their PA, although they dislike you on a personal level.
Yes. But you're beneficial.
You help them perform.
Yeah.
That's what happens with your partner. Sometimes they don't like faithfulness. Who enjoys discipline? Surely. It's not, discipline doesn't massage you.
Yeah.
Self-control, saying no to temptations. It does not. So this person will have to do things they don't like because they would rather have that than the alternative. And one of the things that your man cannot replace, and the woman that he gets too connected to even tolerate the idea, is a woman who possesses feminine wisdom. Feminine wisdom is different from the general wisdom of life in that it makes you very efficient in the place where female function is needed. When you are the woman in his life, when the wife is life, for example, how do you brand the family? Because branding is a lot depends on the woman. What goes out, what gets said, what gets displayed, what gets shown, what name, what we put out there.
Yes.
Let me tell you, men struggle a lot, and they know they cannot compete with women's gossip groups. When women meet at the salon, it's known that they share so much.
Yes.
When women meet their girlfriends, when they talk with their mothers, when they talk with their friends, when they go to church sharing testimony in their small groups, when they go praying about their families, what they share is a testimony, what they go telling, what they disclose out there.
Yeah.
Men are powerless there. And they can only hope that their woman has the wisdom to safeguard their honor.
Yeah.
We are very vulnerable there as men.
Yes.
And it's not something we can dictate. Because it's your personal. It's either you have it or you don't.
Yes.
So you hire a house help and you tell all our business. When the house help goes, we see her posting on TikTok. Some of these people you are seeing.
They're not that perfect.
You know.
Yes.
Then because house helps are generally very, very unstable. How many bloggers, many people feeding bloggers?
Yeah.
How many people telling our inner business? How many people say, you see that lady? Let me tell you, you should not think that washing in a way is an obvious thing. Some of these people, let me tell you guys, I've been there. And because nowadays people become content creators after they learn your business.
Yeah.
People even dating others who are known to become content creators after that, influencers. We don't care about the content, just content creators. The man who has the wisdom, a woman who has subtlety. The subtlety that Naomi told Ruth, go down, work, and when the time comes, it's dark, they go to the farm, they just note subtlety. Note where he lies down, go sleep adjacent to him. He may get rattled at night. He will ask this, say this, and he will take it up from there. The subtlety of playing games, playing the feminine plays, playing your role without obviousness. The biggest embarrassment nowadays is that we are marrying women who are too obvious, mouthy, open everything. And then we have made our families a reality show. We even make our family life a TV show, a reality show, a podcast, entertainment, so that we have to show everything. So the woman is being asked, tell us how we met. Oh, I crashed on him first. And we say the other day, some of these things, as you say them, be careful. You may damage the foundation of your connection. Men are inherently hunters. They don't want to be told that they were hunted. Men want to always maintain that perception in the world that they were the hunters. So even if between you there was that dynamic where you needed to do what Ruth did, took herself to where he was lying down and lifted.
I went in fast
and let him. But now you just prompted him. You know, women don't start the chase, they prompt. You tease him for him to chase you. Then when he's chasing, now that's when you can ask critical questions about your safety, because you say after marriage you risk your life. With childbirth you may die. With after marriage you disappear. Your name will not be the surname. After 2 generations it will not be there. So
it's scary.
Another thing is that you will move away from your people and make his people your people. You leave father and mother to cleave to your husband, wife, but you live literally. Him, he only lives emotionally. You come to where he is.
A lot of sacrifice.
So you cannot be the one to chase when so much is at stake.
Yes.
You need him to come to you so that then you can ask questions about his vision, how he will protect you, how safe it is. So it's literally too dangerous for the woman to chase. But sometimes the man may need a prompting. When you prompt him and he chases, never tell the world that you prompted. Let him appear like he chased. He saw this beautiful woman and brought her home. The men chase, conquer, bring home. He wants to lead, give him the pride. So don't be so mouthy, too obvious, exposing vulnerable things like that. That's too vulnerable. Because he can be mocked. You are the one who got married. As well, if you help him with dangerous, sensitive bills. Some bills are masculine. Like paying a dowry, like doing things that are supposed to quiet the wife. You may quietly contribute, but don't say it.
Don't say it.
Act like you didn't do it. You know, you're in a restaurant and maybe you're the one with the money. Give it to him for him to pay. Sometimes it's your phone, but let him do the paying. Just those situations where you want him to cover face, that's feminine wisdom. He gets addicted to you when you cover him, when you cover those sensitive parts that he could have been attacked by. And some of these things are too vulnerable. Once you say them, you cannot unsay them. There are things once you spill out into the world,
you can't unsay them.
Yes, too sensitive. too sensitive, and because when you become content creators with your life, you have to say everything to keep people engaged. You know, you need new materials every day.
Yeah.
So where will you get materials every day?
You have to keep saying everything.
The only time I encourage a family to become content creators is when they become like families that sing, families that shoot movies. Like Bill Gaither, I saw some family like that. Bill and Esther Gaither or something. There's a family in the West that has a huge empire of music, just music production. We had the Kasangas here. I saw some guys calling themselves that. A real talent, okay? Not just day to day, and then because you need to be interesting. 10 things you never knew about us, and 9 will shock you. How long? How many do you have remaining? What will you keep as a sacred thing? So feminine wisdom is when a woman can shut up about some things and you never hear about them. And you know she's carrying that to keep your dignity intact.
Wow.
When you heard about erectile dysfunction, you thought it's a continuous thing. Men have seasons when they're not performing. Just a season.
Yeah.
The only person who knows it is what?
The wife.
And the world will never hear about it. We sort it and it's gone.
Yeah.
How much will that man honor you? At a time when it was stressful, other problems could be health issues. Some health issues are too delicate.
Yeah.
They can make you to be denied a job.
Yeah.
If it gets known, Sylvia today in our podcast mentioned that my husband had blood pressure, diabetes.
Yes.
These things are completely under control. Many of the places they don't ask that, just intervene for CV, whatever, for CEO. You have a husband and a very big job, but because you need to create content,
you tell everything. Things are so personal.
you know.
Yeah.
And then they're referring there in the interview. Nowadays, people go to your social media before you come for the interview. Tell us about your health. I can see you have openly discussed, you and your wife, about some of these things.
Before you even say it.
You know,
it's known out
what have
there.
you done to him? What have you done? Other issues could be a time when you had an indecent contact with a woman, which you fought about, but then you sorted.
Yeah.
But did you moved on? But does the world move on?
No. The moment you spill it, you spill it. It's out.
Guys, I'm so hurt. Tell me what to do. Family. Family? My husband, I discovered this. You guys advise me. People don't go to therapists. People don't pay counselors. They make online public family.
Yeah. And counselors.
We said you should use plain language so that you can think clearly. Is the public your family?
No.
So why are you using that word?
It's not family.
You go TikTok online and people wish you die.
Yeah.
Also log in and you're calling them family. Tell me.
People call you names and you're calling them family.
People are wishing you die. You disturb them with your success. The fact that you are happy, the fact that you have a family, the fact that you have a career, they wonder why not them. I don't want to be rating you too much, but I want to remind you that those girls you employ in your house, those girls you thought you have nothing to compete about,
yes,
they also believe there is a woman as much as a woman.
As me. Yes.
And then you make them family. Advise me. What do you think if a man? Oh, you're doing content and they're also streaming to see Mama Kevo. What is she saying today? And then they're hearing these things.
Yes.
And you thought this is just a girl.
Yeah.
No, many of them are very delusional. So you wonder what do you have that I don't have.
Yeah.
My friend, I don't understand when here, I don't know, man cheated with the house help. Do you know who you're bringing to the level of your wife to insult her?
Yeah.
Do you know what you're doing? Those people are looking for any ground to topple your home. They imagine they can take over. They have all these fantasies. My friend, but before you open some doors, think twice. You may be led by lust, but the consequences will be long lasting. And somebody said when you grow up, you realize it takes you years to build and only moments to destroy. The family you built for years, the trust you've come so far with, a moment of temptation, moment of proximity. I respected those 3 men who one time, when they were young, they started and they became accountability partners. You need people like that. Make your partner something like that, or your friend something like that. Have a person who makes you behave right because you ask each other questions. Oh, please, in this life, you will be safer.
Yes.
From a person you ask each other questions. And the best thing would have been your partner. But also, these guys were 3 men. And they decided, they put some rules, simple rules. You shall not be found in exclusivity in the dark with a female gender, other than your wife. And so this man passed by his friend's house to see him. Unfortunately, miscommunication, he arrived ahead of the friend. It was falling in the dark. It was only the wife at home.
Yes.
He sat in the car park in his car to wait for his friend. He dared not go into the, because what is the rule? You shall not be found.
With a woman.
But it was raining.
Yes.
And the wife was, coming, take coffee, he comes. Imagine I'm making some phone call. He made excuses, but I think she's the one who narrated it.
Yeah.
That the years later they had a covenant in their friend group. Never to be found in compromising, potentially compromising. Even if you did not do anything, the world might say.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
And one of them was Billy Graham. He finished well. That man finished without a scandal, went well. And I said, oh, look at what, when you have this kind of relationship that helps you go that far smoothly. You need a person like that.
Yes.
Just to ask you that. You do not begin to confide and trust the wrong people. When your man knows that his health, his secrets, vulnerable parts are safe with you, he will do mathematics. Men are calculators. Even when they're thinking, they hold a calculator.
Yeah.
So that is point number 1. But the add now, point number 2.
Yes.
When it comes, he will add, he counts how much vulnerable side you cover him, how much you back him up,
Yes.
how many of these things you know and you never say, how many of the, men want to imagine, the world wants to imagine that men are athletic in bed, they're always performing, and they're, it's not always like that. Situations come and go, times come and go, moments come and go. When you have a woman who covers you, until the world thinks you are this hero champion, you are becoming indispensable. But if he finds you streaming live in the bedroom, he has to walk carefully, because although you are just 2 of you, anytime the public, he may be here.
Yes.
He can't just kiss his wife randomly, play with his wife randomly.
Yes.
And then there are these jokes. Women are coming with a towel, and then they're trying to prank their husband here by opening that when they're streaming live, because they have some funny clothes inside.
Yes.
Now that's a prank. What kind of where is the safety? Where is the feminine subtlety? I'm not saying you cannot do your little lessons in kitchen, the women's spaces, but with so much carefulness that you know this may be the time people know what you're doing, or it's controlled. It's not just tension when our camera is here, when is the world watching. When will the man rest? These things he may not argue about, because he supports your growth, he supports you grow. Maybe he taught you even confidence, public speaking. But where is your wisdom? Where is the feminine wisdom?
Yes.
You meet the first date, now you've already shown my shoe. The next time,
your watch. The other time, your ear.
and people are telling AI, piece together these things and show us.
Who this is? Yes.
You know, feminine wisdom is when you are subtle, restrained, self-controlled, composed, selective, and indirect, protective, and far-seeing. That's one thing I appreciate my girl for. I have many reasons I would never want to marry again.
Oh.
But one of them is that replacing her might need a global internet. And I don't have the logistics.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
I don't have the logistics to carry worldwide interview. To find a woman who has so much composure, self-control, far-seeing, measured. And it's very hard. I don't want to go through all that. When you have that wise, the man thinks, if I were to play around, to find a woman who can hide what the world wants to trend. You know, when you have something that can trend, but you don't say it. Because you prefer to protect your husband than to trend. To get million views. People are sacrificing everything for views. If you know there's something you can say, tomorrow I'm doing the grand reveal. Tune in 2 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend, grand reveal. I'm showing you the bedroom. Hey, I'm telling you secrets, I'm telling you our struggles. Guys, I'm being honest with you. Huh?
Yeah.
Then you undress us. And as you walk, people are like, I heard this.
Yes.
And the idle people in the supermarkets we go to shop. The idle people in the salons you go to. The idle people who serve you as a car, they know your story. You go to wash your car and they,
Yeah.
this one, the secret. When you are wise enough to protect our family, to protect my name, you are very hard to play with. It takes a lot of self-control, which women don't have. It takes a lot of restraint.
Yeah.
And I told you our hardest struggle with men in the male club is to get our women to protect us against their mothers.
Against their mothers.
Yes, your mother has several daughters and she keeps forgetting who told her what. It's growing old.
That's true.
She's growing old. And so it was still talked about her husband and they did, and then she's talking the family meeting. You said it's your husband who was having this pressure. Oh, this was not what it was usually. Oh, no. I was saying. You keep telling our business to these aging mothers.
Yeah.
And
She'll spill the beans.
yes.
Yeah.
Or she'll greet my son. Are you well now? Did you get treated? Treated of what? Oh.
Yes.
It's so hard for many men to feel safe. And that's why they avoid meeting your mothers. They don't know how much she knows.
Yeah.
It's very unsettling.
Yeah.
To meet a person who you don't know how much.
She knows. How much they know.
It's like, And if he catches you once sharing too much, if he gets wind, because your mother does not have the obligation to hide too much.
Yes.
As they grow old, they lose all that carefulness. I want you to ask yourself, is my husband safe even to my own family? Or when we quarrel, I vent to my brother. After we finish the quarrel, my brother is still angry.
Yes. And he'll never see him the same way again.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we meet and he's seeing this devil.
Yeah. Who hurt my sister? Yeah.
The second thing that makes you very indispensable, very needed to the man, is when you have unquestioned loyalty, and I mean loyalty in the sense of being on his side, serving him positively, working for his good. If your man catches you in the act of just getting him a good cloth, of just stopping by somewhere to check something he needs.
Yeah.
And some men have a unique problem, your husband's unique problem, that he does not get. I used to have a problem of shirts that could tie the last button.
Yes.
Many of the shirts could not button. They were just, I fit, but yet don't fit. So I was almost giving up. Most of the clothes I would not button it because it would choke me.
Yes.
So it looks casual. You have a tie and one button is not buttoned.
Not buttoned.
But it was very bothersome to me. Why do they make them like that? Why does it fit here? So I have to get a baggy shirt for it. If
it fit here.
If it's fitting here, it does not fit.
Yeah.
And it was a unique problem because you don't see it discussed anywhere.
Yeah.
Until my wife figured this out. You are getting the wrong brands. Can you upgrade your game? Some of these brands.
Yes.
I was playing too low. She said the lower grade people don't tie ties, so it's not a focus.
Yeah.
When you buy the one in the street, it's not made for tie.
Yes.
The ones that are designed for tie actually come with the tie already put. Many of them, it's already there. Yeah. It's a complete package.
Yes.
But how much does it cost? Now, please.
Yes.
I tell you, but it's true. Oh, they fit very well. Everything is measured. But for somebody to go to those skin details and even write the measurements, neck, even write that. What inches? Okay.
You have to be ready.
Yeah. But she figured it out by trying. By trying. Just quietly spending all those money. And was it 5,000 a shirt? That sounds like a suit.
It's a shirt.
It's fun. She brings it and so this one fits. How did you crack it? All right. Cool down.
Great.
So, what if your husband has a unique problem like that? A unique problem. that most of the shoes give him blisters.
Yeah.
The shape of his leg is such that a normal shoe blister will give him issues.
Yes.
It's a particular company you explore until you discover, you go out of your way.
Yes.
And it catches you trying. You even negotiate with the shoe seller. I will go try and return if it does not fit. Okay?
Yes.
So you come with shoes, he tries, you go back. You come with that, you ask him, are you spending all this money? No, I negotiated. I'm just trying them until you find the right one.
Yes.
If a man finds you being that loyal, serving to him, stepping out of your way to find out what he likes, stopping somewhere and because you know he likes that coffee of that place, stopping somewhere to go out of your way to try this spice or the other, small things that give him happiness.
Yeah.
How much will he be attached? That's too personal. Remember what I told you, men can't get it. If you give it to them in his barber shop, in his restaurant, he'll keep coming back. Customized service.
Yeah.
Remembering his flavor. You are the best person positioned to give him 100 customized things. Making the bedroom smell the way he likes.
Yeah.
Getting the color of shirts. Although men like blue, don't stick with their blue.
Get him some white. Yes.
If men are left, they'll just buy. And I caught myself that way. Because I got shirt and I'm just, she's sending me, you're sending me blues only. Isn't there another color there? A shade of blue, shade of blue here, shade of blue here.
Yes.
You know, find a way to even surprise him by giving him something he didn't know he would enjoy. By trying, it means you are generous with your money. You can't be saying, my money, your money, our money. You can't be saying that if you're loyal to your money. You're trying to even use your money to find something that works for him. Yes. It is him who is prompted. This costed something. Let me try to compensate it. You know, by seeing how much you went an extra effort. He likes this hairstyle, you do more of it. Likes this makeup, you do more of it. Those little things that are unsaid, he just thinks to himself and says, this is the woman for me.
Yes.
I'm okay with this one. You know, those things you don't need to trumpet them. You do them. You learn him. You see his archetype. Okay, we said one day you should talk about the archetypes of women and men as well, so that we stop trying to change people without understanding the psychological framework they're working with. In car engineering, they call it a platform. Whenever they change a car and they tell you this another version of the same car, what they usually have changed is platform. The fundamental frame. Platform is the frame. The suspension, the way it is shaped, so that now they'll come to have other varieties. But if you go to, for example, Nissan Patrol or Land Cruiser, you hear them talking about numbers. 200 series, 300 series, 100 series. The series, that 100 is a framework. It's a platform. So that platform is what they build other smaller packaging. Whether it has this leather seats, whether it has sunroof, that's a packaging. How many cameras are this side? Which color is this side? Those are packaging. But what is the platform? So the platform is what we use to arrange everything on. What you need to remember that when a man knows that you fit him and fundamentally you get him in small things that you did not to shout about. You did not need to. He goes back and you become like you're part of his, what makes him function, what makes him sustain. The framework of his life. The platform of his life. Out there, people may know him as all this, but fundamentally there are things that you hold in his hand. This is the reverse rule, if you may remember the reverse. The reverse rule of the unfairness, the way it's said in the Bible, that if a woman finds her husband and another man fighting, and to defend her husband, she grabs the other man by his parts, body part, so that unfair advantage. That hand should be cut off. She should be chopped off.
I thought she was helping.
She helped with an unfair advantage. If you grab a man in the most sensitive part to subdue him, even when you are a woman, you can crush him. That's what is implied there. And to defend that man, that woman should be chopped. It was back in the day. Those rules were specifically for that nation of Israel. But in reverse today now, instead of grabbing a man to subdue him, what about the most sensitive, delicate parts of him? You cover them. You cover them without telling the world he has them. Every man, when you live with him, you realize he is weak on some things, vulnerable on some things. It could be emotional, could be psychological. The way he was not supported by his dad. And every now and then when he's triggered, his confidence flops. And he may not stand up and remember who he is and step out and attempt things and conduct his business. He needs your reassurance. When those moments come, at around the time when those things happened, some men have a dad who committed suicide, who drank himself to death, who embarrassed, to beat up the mother, who they could have something that you know is unique to them. And you have come so close as to be the only one who can cover it up. And then occasionally we see Sylvia accompanying the husband to interviews, to jobs, to performances. And you think he's just a loving wife. But he is in that season where his confidence has shaken because he has remembered, he has been triggered by those issues. And Sylvia can't risk this man not to be supported. So she will suspend her business and appear with him at the conference to present, to do the presentation. We have won as a family. We have supported my champion. Other days he's okay. I don't need to accompany him. He will get things done. But now secretly, you know, he is in that place. The phone calls have come from home. The demands have come again. The parents have, you know, they usually live in episodes. They have episodes of chaos. Episodes of chaos. Now they have another episode. And he's being sucked in. And he's overthinking. And he's angry. He's triggered. He's depressed. That's the only time, that's the time you know you need to support him. That's when we see he stays home, you go perform some duties. When you become that person and he can see that you buffeted him, when he could have quit, you took up the duty. When he could have given up the opportunity, you took it up. You guys could have bought a very good land. But the time when the seller is meeting this guy, that's the day he's calling this father. That's the day the mother is trying to nag him. That's the time he has been sucked in the family drama. You ignite the car and go meet on his behalf. And you sign out and you secure our future home. Because quietly you know what is happening. And instead of happy, can you imagine? You just quietly did your thing. He will know. He will know you make so much difference and he can't dare play with you.
And probably if that man went there, he would have messed up everything.
Exactly.
I love the qualities that you have described in this woman. But let me ask, there's this statement that says some men are looking for their mothers in the women they are dating. Is it true? And what does it mean, really, if it is true?
When a man has not matured, when a man has not overcome his past, when a man has not taken the time, do not marry a person, man or woman, who has not sat and faced back to where they're coming from and reconciled with their past. You're going to deal with that past. When you marry people who have not dealt with the past, you will also deal with it.
You will deal with it.
They will transfer. They will project. They will overreact. And they are not even conscious. They always ask what people do for growth, what they have done for their healing, how they have dealt with where they came from. Many people have just buried themselves in relationships, buried themselves in job. The average person, particularly women, because they don't think they need healing, they have not spent $10 to deal with their past. They buy books and they throw them there. They are motivated today, tomorrow they are forgotten. And they continue recycling mistakes. So if you meet that kind of a man who he has only built a career, and at the time of college, at the time of early 20s, mid 20s, no energy at all was taken to heal, deal with the father wounds, deal with mother wounds.
He'll transfer them.
You will be the one to deal with it. Yes.
And actually that has reminded me of the Bible part that says a man and woman shall leave their parents and become one. Definitely. There is no need of carrying our mothers again to the next
even
relationship.
Emotionally,
Wow, that was an amazing conversation. Thank you so much to our viewers. Thank you so much for staying tuned in up to this moment. To get Benjamin Zulu's wisdom, please go to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. See you next time.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin